Comic-Con is one of those events that everyone should experience at least once. For me, the biggest one I went to was MCM London, and boy did I pick up a great story. For a little bit of background, I believe it was the middle of June. It was definitely sometime in summer, so for people who live in London, or have been to London during this time, you'll know how hot it was. And of course, I was dressed as Kylo Ren, which, if you know Kylo Ren, means I was dressed in big black robes, and my friend was dressed as General Hux, so we had sort of a theme going on. For the most part, the event was amazing. Looking at all the amazing cosplayers and celebrities that attended was so cool, and because we were a cosplay duo, people really liked us and wanted pictures. It kind of put into perspective what famous people go through. You know, we'd walk a bit, then we would get stopped for pictures, it would happen again and again. I don't think we actually managed to have a full conversation without someone asking for photos, but honestly, it was kind of amazing. Everyone was so nice. So, after walking around, we decided to go get lunch, and if you've ever been to a con before, you know that this can be a nightmare of an experience. Everywhere that sold food had a massive queue, and no matter where we went, we were at least 80 people behind. We eventually settled on a Subway, and after what felt like an eternity, we finally got within the top 10 people ordering food. And that's when it happened. Out of my peripherals, there were two guys standing over the rope outside the line, asking if they could skip. They seemed kind of in a hurry, but no one seemed to acknowledge them. I turned around as I heard a very American, "Hey," and looked at one of the guys. He looked familiar, but I just couldn't place it. Then he started speaking. "Hey, you mind if I cut in line? We gotta get back to our booth." My brain went, I know who they are. It was Michael and Franklin's voice actor from GTA 5, and they asked us if they could skip us to get a Subway. I was like, of course. They thanked us and ordered their food and went away. But before they left, they told us, come by the booth before you leave and we'll see what we can do. And I was like, okay. All of us were giddy and excited about what just happened. And let me tell you, we ate our food so fast and then wondered how soon was too soon to go back to the booth. We meandered a little while until we went, okay, let's go. Once we got there, they waved us over, took photos and signed pictures for us. Now again, if you've been to a con, especially when an actor is at their peak, you'll know how expensive these things can be. But ours were free. My signatures even say, "Hey Red, thanks for the place in line." And that one was from Michael. And from Franklin, he said, "Thanks, the sandwich was great." Till this day, one of my coolest stories, though I have a few more cool ones. And honestly, I just want to say a big thank you to Ned Luke and Sean Fantano. You guys were so kind, and thank you for actually giving us this amazing story. It wasn't just me, it was two other friends, so they really, they were so kind, so thank you guys. So, have you been to a Comic-Con? Got any awesome stories you want to share? Leave it in the comments, I'd love to hear them. And as always, thank you for watching.